races. He just seems to transpose stamina into his horses, which is something there's not much of in the country. That's why everyone's going overseas to buy their stayers, because we don't have any stamina, but we do have Zabeel still. And look, this bloke, the last Zabeel we bought that we thought was extremely cheap was Abrasive. He went on to win a Rosehill Guineas Group 1 race, and a very, very talented horse. This bloke, it's a pretty similar story really. He's been bred off Mackley Farm. They bred Might and Power. As you can see, he's a raw, immature, staying type, and that's very, very typical of Zabeel. I think the only comment I wrote in my book was typical immature Zabeel, and that's what you're going to get here. But you know, he's probably got a little bit more muscle to him and hindquarter to him than most Zabeels as yearlings. And he seems to have a great attitude. I don't want to mock him, but he does have a good attitude. And he's been reared on those New Zealand hills where they just let him run wild for a while, and that seems to toughen them up a little bit. And that's what he looks like. He looks like a tough, staying Zabeel. So, John, you've probably had more exposure to Zabeel than most trainers in the country. What are your thoughts on this Zabeel?
You're right, Jason, in the sense that when we went to Cambridge Studs, we went and looked at the 50 or so Group 1 winners that Zabeel had produced, and all these other stakes winners. And so we only need one more Group 1 winner by Zabeel to be the leading trainer for Group 1 winners by Zabeel. So hopefully this horse is it. We've had a good bit of success, whether it hasn't been great. We don't really buy that many of them, mate, to be honest, as you know, and the ones we have bought have all been very, very good racehorses, from Steph Lara, Abrasive, Jessica Biel, you know, so...
Men at Work.
Men at Work, there's another one. So, you know, sort of haven't bought that many of them, but they've been very, very good horses to us. So when we do want to buy one, I suppose it's probably relevant that we take notice, and this would be as nice a one as we've ever bought. We do have another one in today, of course, called Suzuki, which we have a very high opinion of. And this is an extension, this is sort of like a male version. He's very, very correct, very, very sound looking horse, a good, tough, hardy horse. Mackley stud in no introduction. They can